Welcome to the new lesson of our course. In this video I will show you how to create a slided login screen with 4 bands in the background and small band in the front of the window. Let's create a new project. JavaFX application and name it slided login. Finish this window, open this window, and open the main class and import JPhonics library. Okay, JPhonics. Okay, and create the main window or create a code to open the stage. XML loader and give it the file of the path of the file. Anchor bin loader.load and clear the scene. Scene equals new scene. Give it anchor bin object. Primary stage set scene, primary stage show, and open FXML file by scene builder to change grid bin to anchor bin. Delete grid bin and drag drop anchor bin and resize it. Give it width and height. Driver view. And drag drop 4 bins for 4 image. Add anchor bin constraint, 0 from top, 0 from left, from right, from bottom 0, and duplicate and add constraints and duplicate again and add constraints, the same constraints, and duplicate again and add constraints, same constraints of the previous bands. And then fx ID for the 4 bins, bin 1 and bin 2 and bin 3 and bin 4. To add the animation on the controller by fx ID of the bins, and usable false to drag the small pane in the anchor pane, not in the panes, and resize the pane for text field and labels and button. And add it in the center, resize it, and give it background color white, and drop shadow. Change the color of the shadow. And add a background radius 50 pixels. And add a label for system name or logo. And change the font size and font family and text. And add the center. Change the color. And drag and drop text field for username. And add prompt text username. And select label float and make the color firm color for the unfocused color and focus color. Yes. And add a border color copy the hexadecimal code for border color. And add border radius with 50 pixels. And add a padding to the text field from top and left, and drag and drop password field for password, and make the same style of the text field of the username. Prompt text password. add border color, and border radius, and drag drop a button for signing in. We give it the same height and same width of the text field. We change the text to get started. Change background color and text field to white, and add border radius, background radius, we copy the button and change the style for forget password. Remove background color and radius, and add underline, select underline, and change text field to green, select underline, and preview. And visible the 4 pins to add action on it in the controller again. Try to add a style in the pen. Okay, remove it again. And copy the ID of the pen and drag it in the controller. Implement initializable, remove the initialize and paste the ID of the pins, and add a background image to the 4 pins. Set style fx background image URL, give it the path of the photo or the image, and copy the 4 image from desktop to the project. Paste the 4 image and add the path of the image. right. We have to add controller to the file with XML code and try again. And the image is added to the fourth bin. Okay, copy it for the another 3 bins. And change the path of the images. Okay, change it. We have to change the color of the shadow. And add a fade animation and fade transition on the 4 bins. In the method background animation, encourage it and add a fade transition on the bin 4. Fade transition and take object, new fade transition, and give it duration with seconds, and add the UI controller and set from value 1 and to value 0. 4 bin will disappear after 2 seconds. Bin 4 disappeared after 2 seconds, and after fade animation is finished, we can retry the process in the bin 3 with new object of fade transition. With fade transition finished, fade transition 1 will begin. I'll later do this again with bin 2 when fade transition 1 finished. Fade transition 2 will begin. Try again to show the result. Okay. After fade transition 2 finished, fade transition on the bin 2 from value 0 to value 1. give it duration, give bin 2, to value 1, and from value 0 في transition dot play, and try again. Right, let's try this process again on bin 3 and bin 4. When fit transition 0 finished, and copy this code, paste it, and change the object name to fit transition 1, change bin 2 to bin 3, change object, when it finished, bin 4 will appear. Add fit animation to bin 4. Try it again. All change the step. All is well now. And we have to retry it again forever by call the method again for every time. And this animation will do it forever. Try to take a speed. Okay, thank you for listening.